Holy shit. Look at this motor. It takes oil. Look at the battery. Big battery, 72 volts, 60 amp hours. Massive tires. Moto brakes. Moto suspension. Look at the forks on this. Thank you to Alien Rides for sending this. I've ridden with them. They're based in San Francisco. Good guys. Let's put this bike together. Oh, this thing is big. No way. This bike has gears. This is a clutch? That is so rare for electric motors. You rarely see these with gears. That must be why there's oil. It's in neutral, so we should just be able to rev it. That's crazy. First ride on the new Alien Rides Moto X. I'm nervous. This is a big bike, and it's got gears, so you have to hold down in on the clutch and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. This thing is big. Here we go. Oh, not in first. Now we're in first. I'm gonna have to get used to this. Here we go. So because it's electric, you don't have to ease out on the clutch. I think once it's in that gear, you can just go. Yeah. This is a full-size dirt bike, and we're just street riding it to the trails. Ooh, it's nice to switch gears. Here we are going into third. And because this is electric, you see, I don't have to hold the clutch when I let off the throttle. You can go all the way to 0 miles an hour without pulling the clutch. So this ride's almost like a semi-automatic. I also have to get used to this foot brake. There's a lot of people out right now. Oh, is it quiet? It's quiet. Good. And here I'm in third gear, just starting out at 0 miles per hour. This is so much easier than a gas bike. I feel like you could just be in any gear and you'd be fine. This is a full-size dirt bike. This is the size of a 250 at least. And I'm just out here street riding it. But we're going to the dirt, okay? So here's Jim on full throttle on the Apollo Aries, and this is me in fourth gear. What's interesting about the power delivery on this bike is that it just continually slowly increases the top speed. A lot of bikes will get to that top speed quickly and then stay there. This one feels like the longer I hold the throttle, the faster I'm going. It says I'm going 62 miles an hour on the display. It should be 70. Is there another gear? No. Yeah, you have to throttle it to switch down gears.
It's no match.
Oh yeah, I smoked you.
You smoked me.
I like the gears. It's fun. It's like one more thing to play with. I would not ride this in the street daily. This is the furthest I would want to go on a bike like this. This is just full-on dirt bike territory. The surron's definitely in a gray area as far as street riding, but this is just like, come on. Wow, this thing really pulls uphill. Oh yeah, that's the uphill that got me last week on the Pro S. I can't even, oh my god. I gotta be careful. This is actually a really fast bike. I'm in second gear. No desire to go any higher. This is a full-size dirt bike for sure. Okay, now I'm in third gear. Wow. Wow, this is such a different experience from riding a Surron or a Pro SS or Talaria. I'm just eating up the bumps. Brakes are a little more powerful, way more grip on the tires. Wow. I'm getting crazy arm pump though because I'm squeezing the bars with my arms too much. It's so much more powerful and bigger than the Surron, and it makes me wonder who this bike is really designed for. Because the reason the Surron is so appealing to so many people is because it's small, and you can get away with street riding, you can get away with a lot of trail riding. This bike, I don't know about that. You're not in the gray area anymore. You're in 250, 450 dirt bike territory as far as how you look. So then instead of comparing this bike to a Surron, because obviously it is a different class than the Surron, I'd have to compare this to 450s and 250s, and I'm just not the guy for that. But I'm gonna have a hell of a lot of fun on it right now. I really like the fact that I'm going downhill and I'm braking and I don't have to hold the clutch or anything. It's just one less thing to worry about. Smoked. This feels like a motorcycle. This is really amazing. It's just smoking the Apollo, and the Apollo is a $6,000 bike. This is $7,000, so it's a good comparison. I do feel illegal as hell street riding this. There's just no excuses getting out of it. Oh, I thought it was a street legal e-bike. It's 750 watts, I swear, only 20 miles an hour. Ooh, see, I downshifted to 1 and that gave me a lot more torque. Whoa. It's actually... Wow. Whoa! You know that the gears are actually pretty intuitive. I like having gears. You get to choose what kind of torque you're working with. Whoa, feels like I'm driving a car through the dirt. It's so big. Feels just like the KTM Freeride. So this is a nice feature because it's a manual. It won't roll backwards without pulling the clutch, so even though it's downhill, I don't have to hold the brake.
You going in?
Woo! Here we go, hill climb, in gear 2. Feels perfect for it. Wow, look at this spot. This is incredible. Look at this spot. This is so beautiful. Keep forgetting about the foot brake. Wow. I'm at 52%. This is fun. Whoa. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh, I gotta take a second. I almost did two things. I almost went right off the cliff and I grabbed the front brake too hard, almost washed out, but neither happened. Let's go. This is so much outside the territory I usually operate in, which is the gray area. Surrons and Pro SS's and Telarias. And this is motocross racing territory. This is like Stark Varg territory compared to the Surron. And I just don't know anything about these kinds of bikes, nor how to ride them, clearly. That being said, I'm having so much fun on this. I don't feel like this is the right bike for urban trails like this. Same goes for street riding. I feel like you can get away with a lot more on the Surron versus a bike this size. But you don't get certain performance things on a Surron compared to something like this. Especially the fact that this bike has gears. I'm just not sure who it's for. I wouldn't say it's for street riders, although it does have turn signals and a headlight. I think all you need is to get a plate for it. So maybe this is, you know, more designed for street riders, because it does come with street wheels if you want it. I love that I can rev at the red light.
I like the aluminum plate.
Just flying. Wow. And watch, without changing gears at all, I can come to a full stop, not holding the clutch or anything. That's nice. So you have all the benefits of a clutch, but none of the downfalls like stalling. I think for the price, now that we're up in Stark Varg KTM freeride territory, $7 grand is a really competitive price. It's definitely in a different class to the Surron. I would never compare it to it. This is a beast. This is cool. I'll definitely make some more content on it. As always, thank you so much for watching.